Here's Mann on to punt it away. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for that before being taken down. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
11 mighty. 11.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals ballooning the first half lead even further. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Second down now, 7 to go. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Back to throw, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That's complete. Here's Brown. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Dax Hill up for the stop. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's brought down for a loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
To throw again, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Campbell hauls it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Burrow from the gun. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. 1st down throwing for Hurts. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That pass complete to Goddard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Searching. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams are being led back. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals running away with it in the 2nd quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Goddard makes the catch. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Running back sent in motion left. From the pistol, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Eagles driving. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st down, Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Logan Wilson has it. And he makes the Huffco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. McPherson and the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.